Good day guys, welcome to the channel. So today we're going to be doing the review on Stellar module under Fundednext. So I'm going to be giving you the full details, explanations, calculation, and also all the rules and regulations attached to Stellar module. So let's get started right now. And also, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and then like this video. So let's go to fundednext.com. So this is Fundnext dashboard. You can see the home. Then let's just go to the module and then click on Stellar. So after clicking on Stellar, then you can see we have Stellar Challenge, and also we have Mentor 4 and then Mentor 5. That platform means Mentor. We have swipe account and swipe field account. Also, we have 1 step and 2 steps. So we are still going to discuss about all these things also. And then we have funded. So we are going to discuss about all these things in this video. So we are going to discuss about them. Watch this video to the end for all the full details. So the first one I'm going to be discussing on is profit share from challenge phrase, which is 15%. So let us go to our worksheet right now, just like to make those calculations. We have profit share from challenge phrase 15%, then capital, which is $100,000. That is what you're using, then the profit. So before you do that, you have to consider the profit phase 1 profit target and then phase 2 profit target, which is 8% for phase 1 and then 5% for phase 2. So after this, then let's make the calculation right now. So phase 1 we have 8%, phase 2 we have 5%, then 8% of $100,000 is $8,000. So you are required to make $8,000 in this phase. And then phase 2 also, the profit target is 5%, which is like 5% of $100,000 is $5,000. So the profit you're going to make on this profit share from Stellar Challenge phase, which is 15%. So you're going to make 15% from $8,000 account, $8,000 you made, and also 15% of $5,000. The 15% of $8,000, which is $1,200, and then the 15% of $5,000, which is $50. So the total profit to make is going to be $1,950. So this is what Fundnext is going to pay you when you pass their 2 phases on Stellar model. So what we have next right now is a maximum daily loss, which is 5%. So we are going to do the calculation of this also in our worksheet. So let us go to our worksheet right now. Maximum daily loss of 5% using a capital of $100,000. So in a single day, you're not expected to have less than $95,000 in your account balance. That means you can lose up to like $5,000, making the 5%. And also, let's think of another scenario of which like I make like $5,000 in a single day, and then how much can I lose? For example, you make $5,000 to $100,000, make your capital, the balance to be like $105,000. That means in a single day I can lose the profit I made and also lose the 5% drawdown from my initial balance given to me from Fundnext. So that is very pretty cool. So note, let's think of another scenario of which I have a $96,000 account balance left. So I'm left with $1,000 to violate the rule. Anything higher than $1,000, that means I'll violate the rule. Then I have a floating trade. That means I have a trade open of which I'm in a loss of $1,500. I have violated the rule. No matter if I later close the profit, if I later close the trade in a profit like a $500 or $200 profit, I have violated the rule because of my floating trade is higher than $1,000 I have left. And also, let's think of another scenario of which I have $96,000 account, and also I'm into 2 trade of which one of them is in 2,000 loss and the other one is in 3,000 profit. And also the one on 2,000 loss, it's my stop loss, which make my account balance to come down to $94,000. Do you know what? I'm here to violate the rule, because I have a floating trade which is in 3,000 profits, and I can choose to close the trade immediately, and then my balance will return back to $96,000. So let's check what we have next. Maximum overall loss, which is 10%. So we're going to calculate the maximum overall loss in our worksheet right now. Maximum overall loss 10% with our initial capital using $100,000, and then for $100,000 you are not expected to lose more than $10,000 overall, you understand. But let's consider another scenario of which like you make $10,000 profit, make your account balance to like $110,000, and then you can lose up to like $20,000 overall. That is one of the things I love and Fundnext for. You can lose all the profit you made. They just value their initial capital given to you. And also, let's consider what we have next is drawdown time. So drawdown type is balance base. So this is one of the things that make me to like Fundnext. But let's talk about balance base. The maximum daily drawdown is calculated based on your balance. If you have trade running when a new trading day starts, the balance at that time will be considered for daily drawdown calculation, not the equity. Yeah, so that is one of the things I like for the next for. And also, let's consider another aspect of balance base. For example, you have a capital of $100,000 and then you have make a profit of $1,200,000, and then you can still lose up to like $30,000. You understand? That is pretty cool. That is more than close to 30%. Yeah, that means you have a drop down of close to 30%. So let's consider what you have next. Time limit. So there's no time limit. You can take your time to trade, and then you don't have to rush it. And also, you are not given like you have to get to target in a so period of time. So you have to like have a patience and then not to rush things. And also, minimum trading days. So minimum trading days is just like 5 days. You have to trade for like 5 days. For example, if you pass the phase within a 3 days period, you're expected to take 2 days extra trade. You understand? And then one thing I always advise people, just like use the lowest and low size you have, just execute a market and close it immediately. So that one is going to be okay. And also you have a commission. You have a $3 per lot. Just like for one lot size, you'll be charged for $3 for it. And also you have a profit slipped up to like 90%, but your first profit is going to be around 80%, your second is going to be at 85, and then your third one is going to be 90%. So from there you're going to be receiving 90%. Trading leverage. So we have 1:100. So this one give you opportunity to take as many positions as you want, but I don't advise that. And also, news trading is allowed, weekend holding is allowed, expert advisor is allowed, and then trade copier also is allowed. Trade copier does not mean like two people using a Fundnext can take the same trade using the same loss size, stop loss, and then take profit. And also entry does not mean like two people can take it. And that is against Fundnext rule. For example, you can have like 2 to 3 accounts personally, so you are eligible to take the same trade in all the accounts, but not for outside and not for third party. You understand? So that is just it. Reset discount, which is 10%. For example, you fail and then you want to get the same account back, so you have a 10% discount. And then refundable fee. So when you pass the two phase, you're going to get a refundable fee. Fundnext is going to give you that back. So this is everything about two-step on the Stellar account. So let's just go to like one step right now. So for one step, we have a profit share from challenge phase, which is also 15%, and then profit target, which is also 10%. So profit share from challenge phase 15%, profit target and 10%. So let's make calculation on this right now. Profit share from Stellar Challenge phase 15%. Then we have a capital of $100,000. Then our profit target is 10%. So for 10% of $100,000 is $10,000. So 50% of $10,000 is $1,500. So this is the amount Fundnext is going to give you when you pass the phase. And also let's go to what we have next. Maximum daily loss, which is 3%. So let's do our calculation right now. So maximum daily loss, which is 3%. Our capital $100,000. You are not expected for your account to be less than $97,000 in a single day, and then that means you can only lose like $3,000. In another scenario of which you have make like $5,000 in your account, and then you can lose up to like $8,000. You understand? So that is just it. You are not yet violated the rule. So all the calculation is just like the same to what you have done previously. And also let's go to what we have next. Maximum overall loss, which is 6%. So you have to do our calculation right now on this. Maximum overall loss, which is 6% with our capital, which is $100,000. So you are not expected our capital to go less than $94,000. And in another scenario of which like you have make a profit of $10,000 to our balance, so you can lose up to $16,000. So that is very good. I've explained all these things earlier. We have drawdown type, which is a balance base. You have time limits, no time limit, minimum 5 trading days, and then commission 3 losses. I've explained all this. Profit share also, and then this trading leverage 1:30 does not give you room to open much position. News trading is allowed, weekend trading is allowed, expert advice, and everything is allowed. You understand? I've explained all these things. So let's just go to like the difference between a swipe and then swipe free. So the difference is just like the price. Swipe account is cheaper than swipe free account, so you can see it all over here. And then also if you go to like two step, it's going to be the same price. Let's scroll up and see. Okay, you can see also it's the same price, but the difference is just like swipe account is cheaper than a swipe free account. So that is just it. And then if you want to know more about the difference between a swipe free account and a swipe account, I've made a video on it. You can share the video out here, and also I'm going to drop the link also in the description. So if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and then turn up your notification, and also like this video as well. See you guys in my next video.